White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. Freak.
Sweet Melitele, they'll resettle us all south of the Yaruga and bring in the Guardians to farm our land. By all the gods!
I think those plums are wreaking havoc on my gut.
Looking for trouble?
Look at all the deer, bro. And toasted. The range on that is pretty awful. Did a wee bit of hunting. Okay, I'm gonna put some oil. Light a fire.
And the bracelet. Igni.
Oh.
Hey, I think it worked.
Oh, lay, brother. You think so? Okay, I need to use Erden.
Ugly bastard.
Oof. Tell me I hit her. Oh. Okay. Come here. Oh no. Oh, we got him, boys!
She's gone. For good.
And we got ourselves a Noonwraith trophy. 5% bonus from humans and non-humans. Why isn't it on our hook? Look at all the rabbits! Go get some deer. Coming for you, doe. How about some hide? Oh, just the meat. Really? Did a little hunting.
Freak.
I don't think they much like hunters. Hello!
Job done. The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us. Well, that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, you know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker, names ring a bell?
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist Tamira mention a Claire once. Same one, maybe? Your reward, Master Witcher. The gold I'd hid away for Mandy's dowry. Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. Now, let's hope for it, at least.
At this point, doubt I'll ever marry. You keep the coin from Mandy, her wedding. Raise a toast to my health then.
Thank you, Master Witcher. Them's warm words, you've a good heart. But I can't let you go empty-handed. Take this, at least, for luck.
Got an amethyst out of the deal. Okay. Whenever I play Geralt, I always think about Ciri, his pseudo-daughter. So I wouldn't be able to take that away from him.
Kings do the fighting, but peasants do the dying.
Geralt never wanted Ciri to be a fighter. She just had a natural inclination for it. I think he would have wanted her to marry and be happy. Start a family instead. So if Ciri's not gonna do it, might as well live vicariously through all these little farmers' daughters, you know. Where you at, Roach? There you are.
Down sits in the old oak tree.
Still some of the best horse riding I've ever played in a game. Oh.
Slower.
Wolves! I want to fight some wolves. Come back here. There he is. A wolf liver. Let's see if I can find the other ones. Kinda lucky to find them one at a time, honestly. Come here, wolfers. Come here, wolfers. Ow!
Die.
It's a war!
Not bad.
Let's eat some food. Food and drink. It looks like it would have been better to eat the food prior to the fight. Is that a woofer? It is a woofer.
Time to end this.
Oh, is it there? A wabbit. They were chasing wabbits. Alright. Darn it. Oh, another one. Drowners! How many? Just the two? Just looks like two. That other drowner ran for his life, but...
Move it!
Oh.
This is the
That's
wrong
it, Roach.
way, dude. Where's this guy going? Guarded treasure? Oh dear. I think we'll go ahead and drop off the horse. Did you see them barrels? I wanna blow them up. Come here. How? Why didn't it blow it up? Oh, it did. Ooh, got some wolf hide. Kind of surprised these wolves died that quick. Ooh. Gnarly. All right. Good enough for me.
Let's go.
They're doing push-ups. We'll put him right by the waters. You can get a nice refreshing drink. Enjoy. Yeah, look at him go! That's what we're talking about, Roach. I have stuff to do.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Guessing your captain's got work for me.
This is the army, Nordling. There is no guessing.
To the tower. Go.
I almost ran off. Dorian sword. Sure are a whole Burbina. Wire. Jeez. We don't like Nilfgaard around these parts. What is this? Really?
We must requisition a share of your harvest.
Aye, Your Excellency.
I know there is little left in your granaries. But soldiers are men too, and so they must eat, correct?
Oh wow.
Aye, Your Excellency.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier.
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
That girl. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
Why do you care about this griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already, including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a battle. Simply impossible.
Too big a hassle?
No, too high a risk. I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. but I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
You, sir, are the idiom.
Tomira and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sunt jakten.
Okay, so it's a blacksmith. What is this? Oh. Time to go. We get a little bit of diplomatic immunities, you can tell.
What happened to your mug?
Gran told me about the Smith's boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started
Voidemar, will you raise a glass with me?
It's Dervin now.
Who knows what the morrow will bring?
The Goodman's boy knows the merchant who travelled to Nilfgaard once. Oh, the strange things he saw.
Yeah? What things?
Just like this.
Hey! Anyone home?
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It's always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Standing at my window, peering at the goings-on. He must have eyed me, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So, I grabbed me pan, for protection, see? But he just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. I sees him listening, just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. Baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Interesting. What happened then?
Before dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come on, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him. And me pan. 'Twere old, black with sort, not worth much, I suppose. But I've no other. Would you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow, well, that he's lying there.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case. A corpse. Explains the stench. Documents, almost entirely burnt. A few pieces still legible.
And when you arrange to meet, you fucking show up. I did risking my life in the entire blasted operation and ended up standing there with me plowing cock in my hands, waiting for nothing. I thought the Nilfgaardian army was better organized than that, but you... Tell that Lord General of yours that me companions don't hold grudges, so we won't break off negotiations. But since your old plan's gone tits up, this time we'll choose the time and place for our next meeting.
What's that, dear?
The priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
Found?
Cracked monocle. Interesting.
Found a pan, have you?
Do I get to loot him now?
His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
Found a pan, have you?
Yes, ma'am.
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Yes, for the Lord.
Should give me some food. A pie, maybe.
Fry up a nice white fish.
Some apple juice?
Or a pike.
baked apples. And a bread. And a apple juice. It's worth it to help out old widows. It's because they've got loot. Okay. Let me run over to this one as well.
Looking for trouble?
I'm the trouble. What do you mean? I'm looking for... Can't look for trouble. Can I roast this? Oh. How am I almost dead? What the heck, bro? Did I get poisoned somehow?
Fry up a nice white fish for supper. Or a pipe.
Okay, we'll try that again, I guess. Grab it. Ow. I don't see him anymore. Ooh. Did I save the honeycomb too? Neat. I thought I blew the door open. Ship? Ship? Wonder why she's hiccuping. Oh, it's just a bucket?
Freak.
Lightning crickets! You chewing or swallow them whole?
Anyone home?
Hello?
Must be out hunting. Trail's fresh. Mislav just left home.
Did he really? Okay. Oh, there he is. Hey, Mislav.
Hear that? Wolves? No, wild dogs.
Yes, more dangerous than wolves.
Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Just like humans.
Aye, they've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village. I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now?
Since the war started. Soldier on the march, he'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt. Too late. Attacked another one.
Doggies! Oh no!
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before. Well, a long time ago.
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse
The Lord's son, Florian, and I... We loved each other. Dieter walked in on us in the stables. They drove me away. Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come.
Griffin, know anything about it?
Oh, not much. It's not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
Mutagens. Choose a mutagen. Oh! Nice. Oh wow. Potion duration time. Oil applied. Gives a 5% chance of poisoning. Every known level 1 alchemy formula increases maximum toxicity. Frenzy. Potion threshold. It might be ideal to actually grab one of these, just as a point. Poison blades. Kind of curious whether or not I'd be kind of curious about that one actually, because you ideally want to use poison blades for everything really. Potion overdose threshold. Each potion dose imbibed heals 10% of maximum vitality. It's pretty good. Kinda want both of these. Poison blades and heightened tolerance. I think for now I'll just get the poisoned blades though. So yes, sir. Gives me some extra vitality. I can always upgrade this next time. What is the likelihood I find another place of power? You know, along the way. Does it show the place of power I found over here? It does. I'll keep an eye out for it. I like how they run if you run.
'Twas here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now. Nothing to mourn. They were Nilfgaardians. They were lads, like ours, just clad in black plate. Good hunting now.
Yeah, okay.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. Ground's black, saturated with blood. A camp.
Broken bridge.
These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
Ah. Okay. They go this way. Well, they were chasing it, so let me jump, brother. So we can't jump and do that at the same time. Wolfbane. Oh.
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least. Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the Griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying. Bones. Horse, dog, human. A few months' worth. Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other Griffin must be a male.
Probably pissed.
Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal Griffin. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area.
Yeah, he sounds pissed. Minerva Emrys rules to expand. He has trained his strategic brilliance on a singular vision, to conquer the world. And though he rightly calls this not conquest but salvation, yes, the Emperor of Nilfgaard sets the world alight with the torch of civilization. Trampling the still warm corpses of his father's usurpers, the Emperor seized the throne and began to assimilate the northern realms. One after the other, terror engulfed the north. Only the Battle of Brenna showed the Imperial army's march toward victory. A temporary peace then took hold, though none believed this mirage would last, and Mir's aim to make the entire north of the Vassal of Nilfgaard remain unchanged. Mir used peace as a cover to intensify his political efforts. Now all we can see are their results. Chaos and disorder devour the Nordlings' states. Ridden with internal bickering and backstabbing, they near collapse. Only a strong ruler can grapple this dysfunction into function. Only a wise ruler can give vision to their blindness. Only Emir von Emrys can save the north. So our armies have again crossed the Yaruga for the third and final time.
Burned. Only a human could do this.
Ah, that must be exactly why the male was pissed. They probably lived off of wolves and other animals. Surprised there isn't another signpost somewhere around here. Better go get some buckthorn. Oh. Oh, the ward. Come back here. Oh, leave.
Show me what you got.
Looks like they've been hunting all over this little valley here. A roasted house. Okay. You usually find tons of rare herbs around an herbalist's hut. Oh look, they've got a little retaining wall too. How cute. What are these? Molly arrow? A whole garden? Yoo-hoo! Ooh.
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets. The red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Griffin do that to her?
Delina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my bruise can do to help.
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But?
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
She'll die as it is.
Yes. A peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her Swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
Got a potion for Lena. Swallow.
First sign of spring. Symbol of rebirth. Fitting as names go.
We'll see. Like I said, could harm her. Deeply. Works on me immediately, but I have a faster metabolism. Effects won't appear in her case for a few days.
Why'd you choose this in the end?
Decided it was better than doing nothing.
I like you, Witcher. Here. A small gift. For giving a damn.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago, we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Doubt Emperor Emir cares about you, but this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. There are only orders.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
Good luck, Lena. You're gonna need it. A veil hangs between the world men see and the one they cannot. This veil blocks the dead from the view of the living, and the living from the view of the dead. Some mages can break through this veil and communicate with the dead, or else summon them to the world of the sun for short periods of time. This is the art known as necromancy. The dead can also break through the veil and enter the world of the living on their own. Yet, unlike the necromancers, in doing so they are not driven by reason at will, but by a thoughtless, irrational need. This need arises from powerful emotions such as regret, longing, or wrath. Very often these emotions gain their power by being invested in a material object by the dead individual, while he or she still knew life. The objects most frequently so endowed, wedding rings, favorite toys, or the instrument used for the crime which sent the returned individual to the other world in the first place. Maidens. Dags. Griffons. Grape shot. Hybrid oil. And ard. assassins. Need some more wire, some more leather scraps. But I think I will make this warrior's leather jacket before I go. Let's see. Wild. Other straps. If I dismantle some of this stuff, I bet I'd be able to get it. I wish there was a signpost around here. Let me try here. Yes, brother. Sawmill. Oh, are those necrophages? Jeez. Oh wow! The villagers came back to their village. They are more happy now.
Go! That's a day.
If I ever have a son, I'll name him Geralt.
Honestly, that's kind of funny.
Godspeed your work.
Wow. Your eyes. These like me kitty cats.
There it is. Okay. Yes.
If I ever have a son, I'll name him Geralt. Godspeed your work.
A little bit of oil.
Godspeed your work.
So
Bless
now
you.
grip me. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na.
I'm kind of worried about hitting them.
Nothing left but to pray. Beg evil spares us at least.
Somebody nicked me dolly.
Geralt.
Wonder if this would work.
Thanks for everything.
Greetings. Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Let's see what he's got. Veggies. I wonder if he buys veggies. They're really not worth much, though. Could sell them for barely anything, really.
Farewell.
Na, 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 na.
Godspeed your work. Geralt, thanks for everything.
Yep. You're welcome, boys. Least I could do. That's where the buckthorn is. I might as well go check this out too. Looks like some homestead or something.
Where'd you come from?
I was hiding. Is that a Necker? It is a Necker. Wow. This entire area is just littered with lutations. Especially over here. A rabbit. Dog tallow.
Bobbing about like shit in a blowhole.
Yeah, well, be careful, dude.
The plague!
I am the plague. A little loud on the effects. What is this? A warg. Oof, there's a whole bunch down there. Do you see that? I've been here.
Done all I could. Should talk to Vesemir.
Looks like a place of power over here too. Might want to be careful though, actually.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
Why do I feel so weary? Like, why am I spooked to this place? Here lieth the mortal remains of Florian Vieres, who died childless in the flower of his youth, stricken by apoplexy while hunting, named Melitelli, forgiving his sins against nature and his laws. Fuck me! Whew. I don't think that did much.
Damn.
Oh, weird. Okay. Come back here, you little bitch. this way. Ooh! Oh no! That might be why I'm scared of this thing. I might have to wait till daytime to go get this. The Wraith won't show up at daytime, right?
Medallion's humming. Place of power, it's gotta be.
Yeah, but I'm worried about that Wraith, dude. What's over here? Oh, it's under me. Must be inside that. Let's guard the door then. Got it. Igni sign intensity. Oh no! Oh, we got him? Letter from Witcher Colgrim of the Viper School. To Ivar Evil Eye, Master Witcher of the Viper School. I've now found all the legendary diagrams once belonging to our order. Certain complications have arisen, however, on the way back to our keep. I stopped to rest the night in a village in the Temerian borderlands. The blasted peasants decided to make me into their scapegoat and accused me of kidnapping some beekeeper's brat. They took me into the local lordling's castle for interrogation, during which they found and confiscated one of the diagrams. But do not fear, I will get it back. They did not find the others. I have invoked Temerian common law and demanded a trial by ordeal instead of submitting to the whims of this baronet. My request was granted, and tomorrow I am to cleanse the baronet's family crypt of wraiths. I expect this will prove little trouble. Perhaps I will already have returned to our keep by the time you receive this letter. Light the furnaces. We'll have some forging to do. I don't think he made it. Don't think so. Sorry, brother. These don't have the greatest range, do they? Ah.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
We already drew from it. We already drew. I think I'll run in here to the village though. Not a huge fan of windmills. Wow, 11 wolf hides. What's this? Let's art it. Kablooey. Wow. Hunting trousers. Diagram harpy. News grab. Albedo. Key required. How interesting. This windmill still gives me the creeps. Tons of loots here, though. There's something in that house. Oh! What happened to him? Looks a little overgrown. Okay, let's head back. Yeah. Surprisingly, nothing here. Kinda wanna look up here first. If I could find a signpost, that'd be great.
One way. Place of power. Should draw from it.
Time to go. Ah! past it. How many times? How many times did I run past it? It's crazy. Kind of want to hit this Nilfgaard post so I can. Do not eat the yellow snow.
My gran told me about the Smith's boy.
Good
Lad
man.
went missing one day,
Whose
so
field
Pope
is
had a
that
witch
the other
with
side of the river?
By
the wood?
Boy
Boy in Clemmix.
Good
Good lad, Master Witcher.
No
wee freak.
Any tidings from Vizima?
It's raining, it's pouring, Emperor Mir snoring. He bumped his head when he went to bed and wet himself.
What happened? It's
A
loaded.
return customer. Welcome. What can I do for you this time?
I'd like you to forge something for me.
I need another wire. Repair. Move. Dismantle. I need a wire. A wire, right? Price 140. Wow. Wow. shop. Just want to buy the one. And there may be some saddlebags.
I'd like you to forge something for me.
Yes, sir.
So long.
One armor.
May the sun shine upon
Looking for
you.
trouble? Cool.
Unlock at level 4. Okay. %10 chance of poisoning.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss, standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tretogor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already, other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.
A devil's puffball? Wow. Corset oil? Wolfsbane. Might as well. Thunderbolt increases attack power. Where did I get Indrega embryos? In order to use the item during gameplay. Press up to activate the push in the first slot. Press down to activate the pusher in the second slot. Don't have any hybrid oil. I could use some more swallow over there.
Greetings. Let me have a look at your stock.
What is this? Griffin decoction? Taking damage raises damage resistance up to an upper limit for the remainder of the fight.
Take care.
Well,
What did the folk do? They could have sewed his head back on. Word is they laid his corpse.
oh fuck. Y'all need to relax.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
Did I make the potion? I did make the potion.
Don't you look at me.
Over here? Oh wow, okay.
A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
Hear that? It's close.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait. Take this.
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
A witcher with a crossbow? We breaking with tradition?
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill. Watch out!
Who's next?
It's about to dive! Damn! It's fast!
Who's next?
Don't let it get away!
Oh. Holy brother. I don't know about that. Where's it gonna put my save? Yeah, I thought so as much. Why did I just axe it? Oof. Ow! Get it, Vesemir.
Damn it.
Ow!
Who's next?
Really?
Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
Yeah.
For example?
Upward vertical strike. It's too obvious. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
A Griffin egg. Monster heart and a Griffin muta. Sick. Holy. I think I've been here before. Ah, I see. Ah. Wraiths. Spectre Oil, Erden, and Gwen. How does Gwen hurt them? So you only have to make them one time, and then they'll just remake them, essentially. Griffin. Noonwraith. But if it's a decoction, it'll just be able to...
Giddy up. Slower.
Let's see. Yeah.
What the hell is this?
Roy!
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
No, no, no! By the gods, no!
What?
Guess you've dropped your good uncle act.
It was no act. I extended a hand to these people. They spat on it.
Could it be because it held the sword that killed their loved ones?
Tja, a moralist. And what would you do in my stead?
Wouldn't ever be in your stead.
Tell me why you've come.
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the Griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
No more. Please, no more. Mercy, please. No more.
Please, no more. Mercy, please. Ah!
Ooh.
Ah! No more. Please, no more.
Oh.
Gran told me about the Smith's boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking. When he started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Who are they?
Patriots. Drinking their 7th round for Temeria. Fists starting to itch.
Don't see any Nilfgaardians.
They'll find another foe. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
What happened to the lilies?
Took them down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt! Leave me be!
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You all right?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true. What the Emperor promise you, freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere. And neither are you.
They won't back down now.
I can see that.
Don't let up! Son of a ghost! No! What's that? Come on!
It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's... good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
We can talk here. Some charming orchards nearby. In bloom even, so you almost can't smell the corpses.
A tempting proposition. Sadly, I must say no. You see, someone awaits you in Vizima. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emreis. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse?
I didn't, though I could have.
Must have been a damn good offer then. Not many things you'd give up your freedom for, and even fewer people.
The sooner we set off, the sooner you'll find out.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
You know, had a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then? Ride now!
What a coincidence! They could have jumped that.
Yennefer, how'd they... We shall talk of this tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
It must suffice.
Thinkemir cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair. Cutwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
Fine. Then what? Gonna do my nails too?
If time permits. Sadly, the day is short, while the list of hygienic and cosmetic treatments that the gentleman should undergo is really rather long.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
And prepare to answer some questions.
General, I am not certain this is the appropriate time.
I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they feel a blade at their throat. Morvran Voorhis, commander of the Alba Division. Before they take you in to see the Emperor, there's some information I need you to verify. It's a formality, but one that must be seen to.
Sure. Paperwork's gotta be in order.
So, Geralt of Rivia. Place of birth unknown. Parents unknown. Age unknown. All insignificant details. Let us proceed to more recent events. The siege of La Valette Castle. The fate of the defending commander, one Arian.
Foltest ordered me to clear the path. The boy stood in my way.
Cutting down the La Valette heir. This made no impression on you? I suppose it wouldn't. What's some baron to an assassin of kings? Moving on. You then found shelter in charming Flotsam, and from there made your way to Vergen. My question is how?
Is this from The Witcher 2? I remember this. Flotsam, though. Vernon. Or Yorveth. Yorveth aligns me with the Elven. And Vernon is it's like the Secret Service.
I got out of Flotsam with Vernon Roach, commander of the Blue Stripes, and...
A murderer of non-humans. We know this gentleman well, Witcher. You forge interesting alliances.
Something tells me my most interesting is yet to come. Go on, next question, before my beard grows back in.
We shall shave you again if it does. Very well. The infamous summit at Loch Muin. You were there. And once again meddled in the affairs of the mighty.
The mighty had imprisoned Triss Merigold. Ought to know I care about her, and I tend to rescue those I care about.
And so you did, handing Radovid control of the Conclave and Council of Mages in the process.
Nilfgaard recently started a war, unprovoked. So do us both a favor and stop moralizing.
The gentleman must sit still. I'm almost done.
I'm afraid I might find that difficult. Because, from what I know, shortly afterwards you watched a defective megascope blow your friend Sheila de Tanserville to bits.
Pretty sure she escaped. Pretty sure she escaped.
I watched her get in the megascope, but ultimately freed her from the trap your man Letho of Gullet had set. Write that down. I want to be sure the paperwork's in order now.
Well, national interest calls on one to forge difficult alliances at times. Alliances with witches included.
That an ongoing alliance? What's Letho up to?
I had hoped you would answer that question.
Ah, so Letho's hiding from you. Must have a good reason. Was there a shift in national interest that might have caused that? I don't know where he is. Wouldn't tell you if I did anyway. Blade or no blade to my throat.
I believe that is all. Your signature, please, affirming you stated the whole truth and nothing but the truth on pain of imprisonment or death, etc., etc. Here and here.
With these formalities seen to, I would ask the General to leave the room. We shall be choosing the gentleman's attire. An important matter, but one that does not require the General's assistance.
I might have given you some advice. So long, Geralt. Good luck with your audience.
Feels more like I'm being readied for a wedding.
Were that so, I would have prepared the gentleman a frock, a tailcoat, or possibly a dinner jacket. In point of fact, the gentleman will choose from these garments.
Where are my clothes?
Where they should have gone long ago, with the laundress. They will be returned to you after the audience, clean and starched. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
I don't want to wear either of
A
those.
shame I have no time.
My dear friend, I had a feeling we wouldn't have a chance to talk before Vizima, so I leave you this message. I know there's much we both wish to say, but there will come a time for that later. In any case, a letter is no place to broach topics of such importance to us both. So why I write you now? You have something waiting for you at the Royal Palace in Vizima. Consider it a gift from Emir and myself. You can pick it up at your leisure after your audience with him. When you exit the throne room, simply follow the covered walkway in the courtyard, turning right at the corner, then take the first door on your left. You'll be inside a chamber with a fireplace. Take the door in the back right to the adjoining room. There, under a window, you will find a chest with your gift. But in case these directions prove too complicated, I'm certain the Chamberlain will not hesitate to lead you there himself. Expert tracker that you are, however, I expect you'll manage.
Vedimir, directly out of Nordling Tales. Inconceivable.
They really picked the goofiest stuff looking. Goofiest looking stuff, I guess. Wait, can I loot them all? I will sell them later. You happy now?
Black suits the gentleman. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
No.
A studded doublet and a sword on my back. That's what would satisfy me. But tough. When in Nilfgaard.
Yes?
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
Confirm away.
Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Once more. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse. Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with me. The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your Arch-Magnificency?
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect.
Nes hen es gwyn.
Im grimi eb art ketzer. Daifen aden in karn eb marvut. Emir var Emreis.
Bow. Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep the orde.
Welchen Namen? Wat kan favor? So many months at Foltest Court. Yet you still haven't mastered the basics of etiquette.
Know what they say? Can't teach an old wolf new tricks. take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cirilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The Wild Hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
Are you sure? Ciri left. Went far, far away.
Do you believe I drag you here in the middle of a war to discuss a rumor?
I think anyone can be wrong, even an emperor.
I had forgotten how insolent you can be. I haven't the time to convince you, nor the desire, in fact. Yennefer will do that after the audience.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
I need information, not motivation. Ciri leaves few tracks. She'll be hard to find.
My corps of spies will help you. Count on them, and my army, should the need arise. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
Did the gentleman not understand? Did I not emphasize adequately that one must bow to the Emperor?
Relax. Nothing happened.
To the gentleman. But I shall be punished.
How?
Please keep close and bother no one. We've had enough breaches of etiquette for one day. First thing in the morning, and it's past noon.
Calm yourself.
What? Do you know who you're talking to, soldier? I'm Herivard II, Prince of Elander. Not only am I made to wait here like some supplicant...
Raadsleden enig toen is saur aan
Katta
Necessite EFSA. Erfinsen en machten.
så vattga.
Esma streken Nes hen esquin.
Esse kleiti, hin ve breinagat en selfit den gartve. Esse plenten ep nordmarke, en selfit den sikiat hefet. Kasva ken guvelde, tumeva im herod.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Vicovaro, glen esse vasa. Havandra galo eso nakagavasa.
Oh my goodness. Is it loading?
That quill sharpened yet? Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants' guild, but the Church of the Eternal Fire and the criminal underworld. At times it is difficult to tell the one from the other. They both display a similar ruthlessness and cynicism that...
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
You know what? I'll write the report myself. You'll need only prepare a clean draft. In triplicate.
A shame I have no time.
Geralt, that tunic, you look positively smashing.
Dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
Mm-hmm. And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
So, Ciri is technically the daughter of Emir, right? The Nilfgaardian Emperor. But there was this party where Geralt ended up saving the life of that pompous fool. And so, due to the rules of the party, he ended up winning some kind of token, and the token ended up being Ciri. So he's technically the father of Ciri. Not by birth, but for other reasons. But Yennefer was never my favorite. So, in the beginning of the game, when you're trying to meet Yennefer, you don't really know anything about her. When I first played the game, and this was 8 years ago. So they've changed quite a bit along the story of this game. So when she says our little witcher has grown into a young lady, that kind of rubs me the wrong way. Because in the beginning of the game, it was Triss who was in that tower, who Geralt had a dream about, you could say. But it wasn't a dream, it was just a memory. So the fact that they changed it so much is a little... it's a little displeasing for me, personally. Because when we read that note from Yennefer, she was very stuck up, kind of trashing Geralt for being a tracker. She was teasing him Because even though he'd been tracking her for 6 months, she had to go to White Orchard to find him. Which, in the beginning of the game, back in 2018 when I first played this game, that's not how it went. You ended up running all the way around this countryside before you even get to Vizima. Before you even meet Yennefer. And you don't even meet Yennefer in Vizima. You meet her in like Novus or something. So like you don't even meet her right now. So it's like, this is a little, I don't know, I find it uncomfortable. Because I was always a fan of Triss. She was always my best girl. But that's because I played the first 2 games. And Triss is probably the main girl in the first 2 games. You don't even meet Yennefer in the first 2 games. Only this one. So her acting like Ciri's mother rubs me the wrong way. But we'll see. We'll see how it turns out and how it changes things. But I was personally never a fan of Yennefer. I always thought she was a little bit of a traitor in a way. Because Nilfgaard was always the tyrants, the monsters. You know, and what they did in White Orchard, making all the villagers look like like they're dumb and stuff. It just it makes the Nilfgaardians look like they're doing Temeria a favor by coming in and cleaning up the towns and that's not how it was. It's just not how it was. 8 years ago, when the game first came out, that's not how it was. The Nilfgaardians were seen as the evil tyrants that they were. You had very little sympathy to be messing around with them. So the fact that Yennefer was so buddy-buddy with them was just... it left a bad taste in your mouth.
How about that? She's grown up.
It's been years since you trained together at Kaer Morhen. A great deal has changed.
You haven't. Not a bit.
I missed those awkward compliments of yours. But let's focus on Ciri, all right?
Right. Amir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Amir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt, before the Wild Hunt does.
See what I mean about the hunting comment? Like, she might be, you know, making him feel good in this scene, but it's obvious she's a little bitter about the fact that she can't use magic to locate her, and she's been unsuccessful for so long to try and find her. It's projection. I never liked that about Yennefer. I thought she was unpleasant.
The Wild Hunt. What could it want from Ciri?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address. I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I'd prefer not to think about it, really.
Come on. See, this is what I mean. She acts like her mother. She doesn't even know anything about her. It's probably why she hasn't been able to find her using locating magic. If Geralt had access to the same use, like, magics, he probably would have found her already, but he doesn't need to. Because that's basically the consequence of using magic is the Wild Hunt. They come after you.
So where's Ciri been seen exactly?
In two places, Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trolde. Join me there once you've learned something.
Yeah, Skellige is where you first find her. When I played this game back in the day, back in my day, you meet her in Skellige. You don't get to see her before then. She sends you a letter, and that's all you see of her. So it was nice seeing Triss instead, because Triss was the one in the tower. She looked way better than Yennefer as well. But that's just my personal opinion.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece. I shall be waiting.
See, that's why the Wild Hunt's after you. You just teleport all over the place. Look at this. My dear friend. See how the language doesn't quite match up with her actions? Like, she wouldn't call you friend. So that kind of explains a little bit more about what happened originally. Because she wouldn't even send you letters if she was there. If you're reading this, it means you found the chest I mentioned in my previous letter. You'll be pleased to know its contents belong to you. After I spoke with the Emperor regarding additional resources to aid your quest, he was willing to part with these items from his personal collection, although he was stubbornly cryptic regarding their origins. He did mention they were diplomatic gifts from distant kingdoms, the tiger armor specifically designed to suit a Western ruler, obviously Emir in this case. It was forged in the ancient style of a blacksmith who stole these secrets of its construction from their gods. Or so the legend goes. The swords to my eye resemble a Redanian saber, though I'm not an expert. These blades supposedly once belonged to a hero of myth and mystery. The man forged a pact with a vixen spirit, and through her blessing, was granted the ability to slay the monster that had long plagued his village. As you'll notice, he carried both a steel and a silver sword, a fact I thought might pique your interest. Unfortunately, legends are all I can offer. As I said, Emir was stingy with the details, and even more so than usual. It's a shame because I must admit, I haven't the faintest idea where they might originate. That being said, I do believe Zerrikania and Ophir can safely be ruled out. Dear friend, I trust you will appreciate my efforts to help. Use these gifts as you see fit. I hope they will hasten your search for that which we have lost. Your friend, Yennefer. Katakan decoction. A sword for witches. Who are the hunters, you ask? Folk like you and yours, I reply. The decent kind, hater of lies, doers of good. The kind who live according to the gods' laws, and nature's laws too. Those disgusted by the machinations of witches, magicers, and non-humans. All that separates us from common folk is that we've the courage to take up arms, to defend our lands from the evil, to slice out the gangrene that eats us from within. We haven't a leader, we haven't forts or land, though God's fearing Radovid supports us with his gold at times. We've not sworn him, nor any other ruler any oath. We serve only the eternal fire, and we listen only to our own conscience. Who can join us? Any who is right of soul and sound of body. You can find us in every larger city in the north. We will give you board, lodging, and a weapon. We will explain how to spot the telltale signs of evil, birthmarks in strange and arcane shapes, smooth skin on a matron aged more than 30 springs, and black cats kept in the yard, to name but a few. We will show you how to defend yourself from witchcraft, how to tame and snuff out magic elements with temerity. We will instruct you how to squeeze the sinner's darkest secrets out of them with a hot iron, and how to grant them cleansing death with the help of sacred fire. I hope that kind of explains a little bit more about who they are. They're very zealous, is how I would explain.
Scars healed nicely.
Yennefer, my dear friend, thank you for your letter. Forgive me for not answering your earlier attempt to reach me via Megascope. I am trying to limit my magic communication to the absolute minimum. One never knows who's listening, don't you agree? I am delighted you have found a position at our gracious Emperor's court and wish you the best of luck in search for his daughter. It is good to know that Ember's intentions for her have become more, how shall I put it, mundane. In perhaps these circumstances, an agreement regarding the lot will prove possible after all. In response to your first question, I can state beyond all doubt that Ciri has not appeared anywhere south of the Yaruga. Believe me, I could recognize her magic signature in my sleep. I have not had any contact with Triss for a long time. I only know that things in Novigrad have taken an ill turn. She mentioned something earlier about fleeing to Kovir, but I am afraid that in the current political climate, that amounts to an impossible daydream. I hope I will soon be able to join you in Vizima. First, however, I must take care of the unfortunate yet urgent matters in Beauclair. With my fondest regards, Fringilla Vigo. P.S. Thank you for the news about Geralt. He always seems to land on his feet, doesn't he? Why, yes. From farmers and herdsmen, milkmaids to milkwives, all the common folk of the continent whisper, sharing tales of wraithly possession, pounding across the sky. The wild hunt, they called it. Winds and gales, storms and blizzards arise when it is decided, and all grows cold. Though the sun shone bright moments before, some remember only the cold from the shock of the encounter, and claim the riders come always in winter, but nay, this is not so. The hunt brings its own ice. Death and war gallop in its wake, or so the superstition goes. Yet evil enough is the hunt itself. It takes folk captive, youths most often, in the prime of their wilding years, with 10 to 20 summers behind them. The hunt rushes in and they disappear, only to return long years later with no memory of what passed in the time between. It's called recruiting. Quite a bit of lore in here, huh?
Ambassador Varatra, Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
So they start in the very top left.
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
Any news from Novigrad? Is the free city still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenford, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships, and Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty. Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants. I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever. Perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
So, back when I played, back in my day, the Bloody Baron was where you went after White Orchard. You didn't go straight to Vizima. You basically went to the Bloody Baron in Velen, and that's where you learned that story. It's a really, really good story too.
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Aedirn was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwen remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwen, his ally. This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of 2 weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
An absolutely masterful stroke from my boy Radovid. Radovid, he knew somehow all he had to do was take over the Kedweni, and he'd be able to unite the two against a stronger force. He knew this was going to happen.